All right, front flipping robot. I actually saw that. Hey there, Billy 2000. Did you see the video of the extremely agile robot that was going around last week? Yeah, it was kind of looked like a white dude doing flips, okay? Man, Bill, this thing is legit. It's the first robot machine that I've ever seen where I thought, I cannot disarm this. Oh yeah, it's total RoboCop. Even with the extreme flames or large amount of water, I think it could kill me first. No one is going to be scared enough to stop this. Also, if we didn't make robots that could fight, wouldn't we just be sending our guys into... Also, if we didn't make robots that could fight, wouldn't we just be sending our guys in to fight Russian or Chinese robots? Now you just went the exact opposite way. Yeah, this is how human beings, out of fear and just the seduction of power. It would be great if somehow we could all just get on the same page, you know? So we wouldn't do this type of shit to each other, because this is, yeah, it's not going to fucking end well. It really isn't, but we're never going to get on the same page. So you know what I do? I just sort of give in to the fact that we're doomed to destroy ourselves. All right? And I have to think a robot death has to be a quick death. I would like to think that the Illuminati, who is making these things to replace all of us, because they totally fit the bill for everything the Illuminati wants, which is basically slaves. Do what we say, do whatever we say, whenever we say it. And what have we said for years? Like assholes, we like, what are we, fucking robots? And what did the Illuminati do? Robots. And they went out and they made the fucking things. I just want to talk to all the nerds out there and everybody who thinks these nerds are harmless. These are fucking egghead nerds who are so fucking smart that they are going to destroy us because they are listening to the fucking sociopaths of society, the people who are in power. And they go out and they make these fucking things for them. You stupid nerd fucking cunts. I mean, what do you do? If you're held captive by a robot, you just have to wait till the thing powers down and just hope you can find a screwdriver and just start unscrewing shit and just fucking ripping out wires. But you know what they're going to do? They're going to make these robots like the ones that are designed to kill all of us. They're going to make them out of like the same material as that door on the cockpit of a plane that nobody can get into. That's what it's going to be. Unless you have the codes, man. Yeah, that's all scary shit. And back when I was just a fucking guy who was married and I didn't have a kid, it wasn't as scary. Because I was already thinking like, you know what, I've had a great fucking life. I really have. I've done all kinds of stuff. I got to made a dream come true becoming a comedian. Everything else has been gravy. I got a great wife. This is the kind of shit that I think that when I see robots, I'm like, you know, I've had a great life. When that thing comes in and just grabs me by the throat and just crushes my fucking windpipe, that's what I'm going to be thinking. I'm going to be thinking, this robot, as much as it's killing me right now, is never going to know joy. It's just going to know inputs. Anyways, that's what I'm going to say to the robot. Yeah, at least I know what happiness feels like. The robot gets all mad. Shut the fuck up. But if it could feel anger, then it could feel joy. All right. Sorry. Okay, MMP advice. A lady requests your advice on men. Okay. Hi, Bill. How are you? I love your work, especially your specials and your MM podcast advice. I learned a lot from your advice about the male point of view. That's really fucking... I feel like there's a lot of layers to that compliment. And I would be grateful for your insight. All right. I don't know why you're listening to me, but okay, here we go. I have no fucking background whatsoever other than failing a lot. All right. No professional background. I am a happily married woman with a toddler baby girl. Oh, isn't that the best? And I'm currently pregnant with another girl. You hit the lottery twice. I'm writing to you because by listening to you, it seems that in general, you feel that women have the upper hand in life. However, I disagree. Well, yeah, the grass is always greener, sweetheart. That is one thing that I do ask feminists. I say to them, is there any scenario? Is there even one scenario where you can think that, hey, as far as men and women go, in this scenario, it's good to be a woman? They can't do that because their whole business model falls to the fucking ground. Every fucking scenario. It's so much harder for us. Is it? Everything out there is harder for a woman, then why do you outlive us? If your life is really that much more difficult than mine, why do you outlive a man on average by like 8 to fucking 10 years? Let me guess, because the man is doing something wrong. Blame the victim, ladies. The exact thing you don't want done to yourself. Do you ever think that maybe you have something to do with it? Here's a classic one. When my wife leaves the house, you know what I think? I think, cool, I got the house to myself, right? When I leave the house, you know what my wife thinks? What can I now text him and tell him to go out and go get me? What can I add? He's out there having fun. Let me add a fucking errand to it. Hey, can you go to Trader Joe's? Could you just go to Trader Joe's really quickly this Saturday before Thanksgiving and wade into that fucking Black Friday food fucking mosh pit? Sorry, that was my yesterday. Anyways, I disagree. I think men have the upper hand in general, especially when it comes to job, prospects, salary, and sexual aggressions. Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we go again. What does sexual aggressions mean? I don't even know what the fuck that means. I would agree with job prospects and salary, but I think the biggest fucking problem women have is you guys don't go out and start enough businesses. You keep coming working for men. We've been fucking you over since day one. At what point are you going to become self-sufficient? And I feel like I'm not just fucking I'm not like being like, do as I say, not as I do. That's what I did in this business. I am self-sufficient in this business. If this business took everything away from me, I can still be a stand-up comedian and do my podcast. I'm completely self-employed. Those two things make me the most amount of money. And I can easily live off either of those. I got a TV show. I have a cartoon called F is for Family, but I was never dumb enough to be like, well, I got a TV show now and quit stand-up comedy like I saw so many comedians do. Because eventually your show goes off the air and those fucking residual checks dwindle down to like, I get residual checks routinely for like under $3. So I'm trying to say this to empower you, but, quit your fucking whining. All right? There's all these studies out there that clearly show that women are smarter than men. So if you're smarter than us, then you can build a better mousetrap. So get together with some of your smart lady friends and start a fucking business. But for the love of God, quit your fucking whining. Everybody out there is eating a giant shit sandwich. Now, granted, there might be less shit in my sandwich than yours, but make no mistake, it's still a shit sandwich. All right? But there's nothing stopping you from picking out the bread. Because when you do start your own business, you're going to work more than you ever worked. That whole thing where it's like, I will start my business and then I will delegate and it will run on its own and I'll sit on a fucking yacht. Yeah, and they will rob you blind. Anyways, sexual aggressions. All right, but I think you guys make up more than make up for sexual aggressions, whatever the fuck that means. Is that sexual assault, or are we talking about we're the ones who have to have an opening line? I think you guys more than make it up with divorce court aggressions. Okay? your whole fucking thing where, I wish that women could just beat the shit out of guys instead of just taking every fuck, because an ass kicking, it's like, a week of Epsom salt, you go to the dentist, you can put it behind you. All right, but when a woman kicks your ass and they just take everything, the house, the kids, your guitar collection, your car, whatever the fuck you collect that you love, they're going to make you sell that. Not even because they need the fucking money, just because they know it's going to put another fucking hole in your heart. All right? So there you go. So here we go. I'm going to fucking play my little violin as I listen to the rest of this. I agree with George Carlin, my hero, when he said 99% of all the truly horrifying shit going on in this world was initiated, established, perpetrated, enabled, or continued by men. Yeah, absolutely. But that's only because women haven't been given an opportunity to show how fucking out of their minds they are. I got to be honest with you. I don't understand why to compliment a woman you have to trash men. Anyway.